My name is Josh and I studied law at the University of Sheffield and followed that up by studying the legal practice course at the University of Sheffield. So I work for Irwin Mitchell Solicitors, which is a law firm based in Sheffield with our head office in Sheffield, and it's a top 20 law firm, and we provide a full client service, so ranging from, for example, a divorce matter up to a multi-million-pound acquisition of companies. I am a solicitor in the corporate team of Irwin Mitchell, and my main responsibilities include liaising with clients, could be an individual or alternatively a company, to make sure that either the transaction we're working on for them or their company needs are being met. It involves dealing with clients individually, also deals with a lot of paperwork as well. The concept of a typical day doesn't particularly exist for me, which is a good thing. It's a wide variety of what we do, so I'll come in the morning, I'll check my work emails on the way in, and I'll have a rough idea of what's going to happen, but then it'll go from there. So any typical day could involve having a few conversations with the client, having a plan of action of where we're going next on their matter, drafting some court papers, drafting documents for a transaction there, dealing with another company, and ultimately it's what happens on the day. I really enjoy my job due to the wide variety of what I get to do. I never know what's going to come next, which means it's always challenging and stimulating. And on the challenging front as well, the work we do isn't easy, which means you have to put a lot of thought into what you're doing, take your time over the work, and a lot of legal research, which is very rewarding in the end. The main challenging aspects that I find is that occasionally you can give 110% on a matter, put all the hours you need to, all the work in, but you still don't come out with the right result for the client, which can be frustrating, but it's about seeing that you've still given the client a good service even if the result's not quite there. So being a solicitor involves, firstly, a high attention to detail. Even a small error here or there could be problematic a few years down the line. So it's about making sure you're taking the time to do things correctly the first time. Communication skills are crucial, both written and oral, because you never know who you're going to come up against next. And I'd also say a good team ethic, because with the hours we sometimes have to work, it's all about buddying together and making sure that everyone's happy. So since I left university, I have remained in Sheffield, because I'm originally from Birmingham, but came to Sheffield to study. Then I got a job at Irwin Mitchell, and I've worked here for a few years. I worked on the legal helpline here, and then was successful in obtaining training contracts. In the future, I see myself carrying on work within the firm and progressing within the firm. I've been given a good base of what the firm's ethos and values are, so ideally I'd like to still be here, hopefully. My advice to students would be, don't rush into what you're doing with your career. You've got a lot of time now, take your time and think about what you want to do. Look at the options out there. You don't have to go into what your degree says you should, but then once you do know what you want to go into, take it by the neck and go for it.